Good afternoon. Fade to Black breaking news for this Tuesday, July 23rd, 2024. This is all of the news that you need. I am Jimmy Church. Last night, an amazing show with Kathleen Martin. Tonight, Glenn Kreisberg is with us. We are going to be talking about archaeoastronomy. Tomorrow night, Keith Thompson is here. We're going to be talking about his book, The UFO Paradox. Thursday, we are off air. I am doing video production all weekend starting Thursday afternoon. So no show on Thursday night, but it sounds like I'm taking the night off. I'm not. I have to work all weekend. I did some breaking news yesterday. Our Peru Bolivia tour with Brian Forrester, November 15th through the 27th. We have 3 spots that have just opened up. This is a life-changing, paradigm-shifting experience. Click on the link below and come and join us in Peru and Bolivia. Let's get straight to it. Busy news day. Man, it's been pretty busy in the news lately, hasn't it? And, you know, I'm going to say the mood of the country has certainly changed. It's pretty positive. It's I dig it. I dig it. Even though I don't talk about that stuff anyway, but I'm watching all of you. I'm watching social media. Things have shifted. All right, let's get straight to it. On this day in history, 1982, Vic Morrow and 2 child actors are killed in an accident involving a helicopter during the filming of Twilight Zone, the movie. This was a big deal back in 1982. And everybody wondered if that scene that they were filming was going to make it into the movie. And it did. Twilight Zone, the movie, on this day in 1982. Fate or fact? It is a federal crime to share the password of your Netflix account. There you go. I'm going to leave that right there. I didn't know that. Yeah, it is indeed a federal crime. There's your fate or fact. Let's get to the breaking news. Chinese scientists have discovered a new type of mineral in a lunar sample brought back by the country's Chang'e 5 lunar mission, which contains water in its molecular structure. Scientists from the Institute of Physics under the Chinese Academy of Sciences have found a hydrated mineral with up to 6 molecules of crystalline water. According to a study published recently in the journal Nature Astronomy, water molecules weigh as much as 41% of the total mass. In a new poll of 1,000 social media users, on average, 93% of TikTok users said they would pay $59 per month for the service, and 86% of Instagram users would be prepared to pay, on average, $47 per month. But on average, about 57% of all social media users polled said they would and could also be paid to quit. That's absolutely incredible and insane. There's a model that is presented that Facebook, which is free, has a value of about $50 per month per user. Think about that. And it's the same thing for Twitter. X, but who cares? Sharks off the coast of Brazil have tested positive for cocaine. Marine biologists tested 13 Brazilian shark-nosed sharks taken from the shores near Rio de Janeiro and found they tested for high levels of cocaine in their muscles and livers. The concentrations were as much as 100 times higher than previously reported for other aquatic creatures. The research carried out by Oswaldo Cruz Foundation is the first to find the presence of cocaine in sharks. Experts believe the cocaine is making its way into the waters via illegal labs where the drug is manufactured. I thought they were munching kilos that were thrown overboard in those boat chases. Turned out not to be the case. Government and private companies will be using advanced AI tools and other surveillance tech to conduct pervasive and persistent surveillance before, during, and after the Paris Olympics. The French Prime Minister's office has negotiated a provisional decree that is classified to permit the government to significantly ramp up traditional and AI information gathering tools for the duration of the games. These include wiretapping, collecting geolocation, communications, and computer data, and capturing greater amounts of visual and audio data. French authorities have been working with AI companies Vortex, Orange Business, Chaps Vision, and Wintix to deploy sweeping AI video surveillance. Again, that will continue after the games have ended. NASA is honoring a hidden figure and all of the women who contributed to the Apollo program with the naming of a building in Houston where, at the time of the moon missions, it was part of the Manned Spacecraft Center. The agency's Johnson Space Center marked the 55th anniversary of the Apollo 11 lunar landing mission by dedicating one of its original buildings as the Dorothy Vaughan Center in honor of the women of Apollo on Friday, July 19th. The title recognizes one of the human computers whose calculations helped guide the United States early astronautics research. And finally, I'll leave you with this. Sunday was the hottest day in recorded history. It's the second consecutive year that average global temperatures have crashed through shocking climate records and will not be the last. July 21st clocked in at 62.76 degrees Fahrenheit and was the hottest day on Earth since at least 1940, according to the European Union's Copernicus Climate Change Service. Global average temperatures typically peak during the Northern Hemisphere summer between late June and early August. Now, despite being based on data from the mid-20th century, the temperature records represent the warmest period the planet has seen in at least 100,000 years. Scientists have found for many millennia of climate data extracted from ice cores and coral reefs. Global climate records are typically broken by tiny fractions of a degree, as was the case with this one. Sunday's temperature was slightly above 2023's record. This will probably continue to be broken every year for a while. Seriously. There you go. There's all the Fade to Black breaking news that you need for this Tuesday, July 23rd, 2024. Fade to Black breaking news is produced by Renee Neumann. I'm Jimmy Church. I'll see you tonight on Fade to Black. Tonight, we are talking about archaeoastronomy. All of that and much more tonight on the show. Until then, all I've got is go Backley Tappy.